And thanks for joining us here on your St. Patrick's Day. I'm Joey Horta. Lindsay's off this morning. We begin with the weather now. Meteorologist Josh Johns tracking storms rolling through the region here. Josh, we saw some recently. Is our St. Patty's Day going to continue to be a rainy one?
No, this is just going to be this morning. That's the good news. This morning, you're going to deal with a few thunderstorms. After that, things will really start to dry out. But as they roll through, they are packing a punch this morning. While not severe, they still have the potential to produce some 55-mile-per-hour wind gusts as they roll through. Good news is, for those of you along I-35, Waco, Temple, Killeen, back to the west, things are really starting to dry out. But it's our eastern counties where we're seeing some of these thunderstorms roll through, and at cases, they'll be strong at times. You can see some of that lightning within this. There's pretty frequent lightning moving through Navarre County right now. This is going to be right across Richland Chambers Reservoir there in the eastern part of the county, back down through parts of Freestone County, Fairfield. You're about to get in on some of these strong thunderstorms that are rolling through. And again, the potential for some 55-mile-per-hour wind gusts on the leading edge. Behind it, probably 40 to 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts with that lightning that's going to be coming through. Maybe the potential even for some small hail up to the size of peas or M&Ms. Really a low-end storm threat that's rolling through right now, but still, it'll wake you up this morning going through Groesbeck down through Lake Limestone as well. You can see that lightning stretch there from Mejia down through Groesbeck, Bremond. You're seeing this too over towards Cossie, pulling into Hearn and Franklin now. But notice the colors within this are staying relatively low. You aren't seeing those deep reds, and that means that these thunderstorms are not as robust as they were earlier, which means they are on a weakening trend. So that's good news. But as they weaken, they can put out some of those gusty winds. That's what we're seeing right now. But notice the storm tops on these only going around 30,000 feet. These are not very strong thunderstorms. They're still just enough to produce some gusty winds as they roll on through. So as that tracks through, you'll see those nearing Fairfield around 6:08, so pretty close to now. Centerville rolling there around 6:42, and then Madisonville by around 7 a.m. Then it'll be pulling out of the 25 News viewing area. So good news there. And things are already drying out over Waco, Temple, Killeen. You're dealing with some light rain right now, working on the backside of this. Most of this may not even be reaching the ground, but some of that light rain now working through Temple, back down through Rogers, Heidenheimer. You're seeing some of that too. And then some moderate rain working through Killeen this morning. So about the next 2 hours or so, we'll be dealing with that potential for some of these thunderstorms. After that, things really start to dry out. Officially, a severe thunderstorm watch goes until 10 a.m. for our eastern counties. That's going to be until this line of storms pass by around 9 o'clock. It's completely out of central Texas, and we're going to see drier conditions start to work on in. But on the backside of that, things will get really gusty. Right now, 15 to 25 mile per hour winds. As we go through the afternoon, you'll see them get up around 25 to 30 miles per hour, which means those gusts will be around 40 miles per hour. So if you have any plans, know the wind's going to be out there blowing. You need to have both hands on the wheel if you're out driving. Extra Coat, Eagle Eye, and Coppers Cove not shaking too much right now with a west-northwest wind around 7 miles per hour. That's going to be different as we go through the afternoon. Expecting those winds again out of the west about 25 to 30 miles per hour. 74 your high for today, 66 Thursday, 65 on Friday. Really nice weather to end the week. We bring back the humidity heading into next week. That's when we'll introduce those storm chances again with another system coming in just in time for the middle of the week once again. But the good news is those St. Patrick's celebrations, they're going to be dry.
All right, that's good to hear.